Welcome to my Life Skills channel. The World Health Organization report 2025 says that globally, annually, about 720,000 people die by committing suicide. Such a pity. But why this happens? Maybe they don't understand the purpose in their life, or they can handle the pressure in their life. But it is not a big thing. In every day we always face pressure in our life. There is different type of pressure, and when we lack a purpose, then we feel more pressure. That's why my today's topic is purpose over pressure. Hello, I am Nandini Das, journalist, author and academician. So like always, we briefly discuss what is purpose, what is pressure, then we'll talk about how we can practice purpose over pressure in our life skills. So what is a purpose? Purpose is the reason for what you do certain things. That is your purpose. Suppose you are commuting from point A to point B. But what is the purpose of commuting? Maybe you are going to attend your school or college, or for a job, or for a meeting, or for sightseeing. Anyway, you have some purpose. That's why commuting, right? You are appearing an exam. So before that you are preparing, then you are appearing exam, then you are waiting for the result, because the result is your purpose. So even if you sleep at night with the purpose of getting off in the morning, right? So everybody has a purpose. If you don't have a purpose, then life becomes heavy, it becomes pessimistic. You can't handle the pressure in life. That's why purpose is so important, right? Now coming to what is pressure. Pressure means something maybe you don't like to do, but you have to do. Normally we consider pressure is of three types. Number one is mental pressure, second is physical pressure, third is societal pressure. What is mental pressure? Mental pressure is your work pressure, your study pressure, and your relationship pressure. Maybe workplace, at workplace with colleagues, maybe in your family, wherever it is. So these are mental pressure. Then physical pressure, when you are sick, your illness, that is your physical pressure. Even your blood pressure, we say that blood pressure, high blood pressure, low blood pressure, right? So that is pressure. Then societal pressure. Third is societal pressure. It is immensely complex, because societal pressure is the society sometimes expects you to live in a certain way, and sometimes it dominates you to live in a certain way. The definition of right, wrong, good or not good varies from person to person, from culture to culture. So even sometimes what happens, some people, for them, they do certain thing that is good for them, but for others this is not good. For instance, some people, they come from the village to cities to study, to work or certain things. But if you are moving from one province to another province, or from one country to another country, then that becomes a societal problem for them, right? So pressure is different types. Now you know that what is purpose, what is pressure. Now how we can avoid this pressure, how we can do it? Only when we have a purpose in life, then we can pressure will go down and your purpose is your goal. So first of all, what you need to do, when you have pressure, take a pause, take a breath. That to manage, and that you have to adapt that in your life skills. So suppose you feel anxiety because of some pressure. So what you need to do, take a pause, take a breath. Give yourself some time before reacting to that. Right. Number two is you try to understand the reason of the pressure. Right. Whether it is mental pressure, physical pressure, societal pressure, or both. Sometimes your physical pressure and societal pressure, it is both, you feel that. But what is the reason? What is happening? Why some people are doing this? From what is their background? What you are doing? Like, you have to understand that. Then the third way how you can practice purpose over pressure is you think that what is in your control, what is not in your control. Sometimes something it is not in our control, but we react, we take that as a pressure. Suppose, as I say, that some people, the way they are behaving, maybe you can't control them, that is not in your control, but what you can control, how you are reacting to them, that is in your control. You can do that, right? Then number 4 is what you need to do. Start this from small things, from what is put your purpose above pressure. So you start from small thing in your life. Then the 5th thing how you can practice purpose over pressure is, always remember that don't think that you have to do, but you think that you want to do. When you think that you have to do certain thing, then that becomes pressure. But when you think that you want to do, that becomes your purpose. Suppose you think that I have to study, I have to pass this exam because my parents want this, or I have to work because I have to earn money. But instead of, if you think that I want to study because I want to be certain things, I want to earn this certificate, I want to go to work because I want to earn money. So that becomes your purpose. Then it becomes easier. You simplify things and you don't take more stress. And I hope this topic, purpose over pressure, is immensely useful for you, and you will practice this how to give importance to the purpose and always have a purpose in your life and over pressure. And till today, if you haven't subscribed my channel, subscribe it, like, share, and see you soon. Till then, have a good time. Bye bye.